We're all packed up at our campsite here in Howick. Sun's out, beautiful day here in Howick. And now it's time, we're gonna head through to Pietermaritzburg. So just an update on the situation. Last night I chatted to Bryce from Vagabond. We're going to go visit him. They are gonna help fix the situation with the stabilizer bracket. So we can actually get that done and dusted today before we go through for the special surprise. Some of you may know, some of you won't, but it's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to show you guys. It's something I'm quite excited about, and it's going to be the heart of our next kind of 3-week adventure. But anyways, it's time to go. Let's get going. Pietermaritzburg awaits. Okay, so we've arrived at Safarico 4x4. Gratefully, that Craig here is waiting for me. They are already under the vehicle, trying to see if they can sort something out there and get that all sorted. And that's actually really cool. They've got a really nice little showroom here, a little fitment center in Pietermaritzburg. That's really awesome. But that's something I love about, you know, the 4x4 industry in South Africa, is you can find a 4x4 shop anywhere in the country. And we have arrived at Vagabond. So we're about to meet up with Bryce, and this is the surprise right over there. We're gonna be towing a little Teardrop Caravan for the next couple of weeks, and I am pumped. It's my first time, so I'm really keen to see how it's all gonna go. What we're doing right now is we're pulling the awning off of the Hilux, and that awning is actually going onto the Rogue. The way the Rogue is set up, it's going to be really nice to have a 270-degree awning going all the way around the kitchen area and the actual main entrance. I can't wait to show you guys the setup. It's something that I've been planning with Bryce for the past couple months, and I'm super stoked to finally be testing this out. So they're just making the final tweaks to the Rogue, just setting up the little kitchen, you know, putting everything on. We're going to transplant the awning from my vehicle onto the caravan itself, and then we're pretty much good to go. We're heading through to a campsite called Hermit's Wood in the Drakensberg. So we've got quite a long drive ahead of us. We've got a lot of exploring to still do today, but it's going to be really cool. Once we get to the campsite, then we'll settle down, and then I'll give you a proper walk around the whole caravan, and we'll have a good look at it. Anyways, guys, we've got a long way to go, so we're going to get going, and we are super hungry and in need of a brunch. So we'll see you guys on the road. It is really nerve-wracking. This is my first time ever towing a trailer, and these roads are so narrow and windy. I am absolutely crapping myself right now. But I am hoping that by the end of this trip, I'm going to be a confident tower. But for now, I think this first trip to the Drakensberg is going to be quite nerve-wracking. But the trailer seems really stable, and it's a nice wide axle, so I think it's going to track the vehicle really comfortably. I don't think it's going to be too bad at all. So anyways, I better focus on my driving. Okay, so we've just made it to Underberg. We are finally in the Drakensberg. We're just resupplying now that we've got the caravan, and we actually haven't been to the shops in a couple days, so it's going to be good to get some supplies, stock up, get some beers, some things like that. We've booked in at Hermit's Wood for the next like 4 days, so we're there for a while. So we're going to get a nice stock up. We're going to cook some beautiful meals, hoping to do a bit of hiking, a bit of mountain biking, stuff like that. Get this caravan all set up and use it as our base camp for the next week. So I'm super stoked to really get to see it work and see if the idea I had in mind is actually going to work out. But I think this combo looks so cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Drakensberg is a really beautiful place to start out exploring in South Africa, because you really get a sense of, wow, this place is spectacular. And if you've never been to the Drakensberg, you're really missing out. It really is a fantastic place. It feels like you're in another country. And then you realize this is all right here at home. So it's a real privilege to have this accessible to us, even with lockdowns and all the travel restrictions and everything like that right now. It's really, really a beautiful spot. We've arrived at Hermit's Wood. It's incredibly beautiful. So I think for now, we're gonna get set up, get ourselves sorted, and we'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. We're here for a good amount of time, so I will show you everything tomorrow morning, or maybe a bit later this evening. It really sucks being a beginner. The downhill was so nice and so much fun, but the uphill, not so much. We thought we'd make a little cycle mission down to the main resort, but let me show you the scenery around here. It's incredible. Gonna make some good coffee with this later. The mountain man Andy himself in the 3-degree water. Feel alive. If you don't get on the bike, and you don't go out and you don't do it and you don't struggle, you'll never get to that feeling where you are owning it and you're in control. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of being a victim of my own body. It really sucks. Sometimes it's good to struggle. It gives you a bit of a wake-up call. What a beautiful thing to come home to. Just do an inspection, make sure nothing's been damaged by the baboons, and shower up, have a chill. Lovely shady spot here. Main suite, guest bedroom, recreational area. I once got advice from a friend. He said to me, there's nothing better after a long cycle than a couple beers, and it is past 10 o'clock. So these are going in right now. Feel amazing after that little shower though. This is what dedication looks like. Bryce has driven all the way from Hillcrest up into the mountains to deliver a table. What a legend.
Hey,
how's it going?
how you going?
Okay, so now that Bryce has delivered our little table, we can move the Weber here, and we now finally have our little kitchen set up. Let me show you, it's super cute. There's no other way to really put it. So we've actually got the bush deck table here. We've got the Weber lives there. And this is the whole back of the caravan. Now, the microwave only works if you're plugged into shore power. There is a little dinky fridge over here. Not sure how many liters. Got a little basin with a bit of water linked to the pump and a tank. And a little chopping station here. It's at a much better height than at most tables. It's actually really nice having a whole area just dedicated to cooking and cleaning and storing stuff. You know, with the back of the bucky, everything is super versatile, so you're constantly changing your setups. If you need to get something from your fridge, you've got to move things around. If you need to get something from, you know, your drawers, you need to move things around. So there's a lot of moving stuff around. Whereas with this setup, it's actually quite pleasant. We've got the little weaver set to the side there. We've got our little basin, a little area to cut some veggies and things, and we've set up another table to be able to kind of use as a drying rack, or put knives and forks and bits and bobs and all sorts of things like that. It's going to take us a bit of time to get used to this kind of caravan lifestyle. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say van life, with a little a little thing there. But yeah, this is really rad. It's such a nice base camp for us to kind of explore from. I think tomorrow we're going to go for a nice walk. If I can get some good editing done today, go have a beautiful walk in the Drakensberg, and we can actually show you guys how insane this place really is. So we've been briefed by a local camper that there's going to be potentially a thunderstorm tonight. We can feel the winds picked up. We've actually packed the awning away, and tonight might be I might be very grateful for having the caravan, and I think Andy's going to be really grateful for having a 4-season mountaineering tent. Because yeah, the landscape around here is incredibly beautiful, but it's born from hard weather. That's just how it goes. In preparation for the upcoming storm, I've decided to kit out the little spot here, and what's nice is the mattress is actually divided into 3 sections, so you can actually change how it stacks up. You can have quite a high couch mode. I've actually gone for a bit of a lazy couch. So I'll show you now. What I've done is essentially I've got the 2 pieces at the bottom and then one as a backrest. So let me show you quick. That'll give me some space to kind of get in there and actually sit, work on the computer a little bit on my lap, and yeah, wait out the storm. Who knows? It's really getting windy. I'm really glad I put the awning down. But it's beautiful. So here we are, waiting for a storm to come through. We've had a little bit of hail, we've had a little bit of drizzle, we hear the thunder in the distance. I'm busy working on some videos at the moment, and it's really nice. I feel really kind of isolated from outside, which is good when the going gets tough. But I think something that also really suits this caravan well is the fact that you can properly get out of the elements, get out of the rain, the wind, everything. So for that, I'm extremely grateful to have this right now, so I can really focus on some work that I need to do. I've got the jackery here, it's all charged up. I could work all night long, and that's sounds like the rain is starting to intensify a little bit. Might have to close these little windows soon. But check, there's a little mesh on here, so you can actually keep these windows open at night to get some good ventilation. There's actually a ceiling fan as well. But yeah, so far so good. What I'm gonna do is I've decided, it's a really new kind of topic for me, and it would be very unfair for me to just talk about it on the first day of using it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do this kind of walk around as I'm figuring things out about the van, over the week. Then what I'll do is I'll actually use the caravan for the next couple weeks, couple episodes. You'll see it around, and then at the end of this whole trip, I will do a complete review and tell you what I think, some things that I think could maybe be improved and stuff like that, And so far, so good. It's really been a positive experience. So I can't wait to see what the next couple weeks hold for this entire adventure. I think it's going to be fantastic. But for now, I'm going to sit out this rain and hailstorm in this beautiful, comfortable environment. And yeah, it looks like Andy is loving his little tent out there. So he's also got a beautiful view of the whole storm happening right in front of us. So he's loving it. He's a mountain man, so he enjoys being out in the elements and experiencing it all. So I think both of us are equally as happy right now. Anyways, I think I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning and see maybe tomorrow is gonna be a beautiful day to go for a walk.
I just wanted to thank my awesome Patreon members for the continued support. If you would like to join us on weekly live streams and behind the scenes updates, consider joining by clicking the icon on the screen or following the link below in the description. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next week Sunday. Cheers.